everybody, I'm Rebekah. I am the co-host of the I Have a Strange Story podcast, the podcast where we retell your personal paranormal experiences. And today I thought I'd do something a little bit fun. I thought I'd do a card reading. So if you're looking for a person who knows nothing about tarot or card reading or anything like that, you've come to the right place, my friends. So you're kind of my guinea pigs on this. I just wanted to put something up. We have a couple of things on our YouTube channel, but they're mostly just episodes of our podcast. I don't think anybody really is interested in listening to, which, I mean, I get it. YouTube is a place for watching videos and shit. So here's our video to you. And thanks for joining, and bear with me because, like I said, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. So yeah, here we go. One card per weekend, I suppose. So this is my deck. It's a beautiful deck, and just to kind of talk to you a little bit about it, I just have the major arcana. The reason is I don't know if the artist is going to do the full deck or not, but this is what they have out, and I loved this deck. And you will see why in a moment, especially if you watch the show. If you listen to the show, you'll see. So just going to shuffle these cards for you guys. And if you want to give me any feedback on this, I would be happy. Because like I said, this is a learning process for me. And if you have a better way or a different way of doing things, let me know, because I have no idea. Here we go. All right, so you ready for your cards? The card that is going to define your weekend is the Fool. Ooh, that's cool. So you can see why I like these cards, because these are tarot cryptid cards. Yeah, it's really awesome. I hope that the artist does the whole deck. I'd love to see what their interpretation is. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about this little guy on here. I just read a brief description, and I'm not familiar with this cryptid, so that's cool to kind of learn new things. But this interpretation of the Fool is the Capri. I think that's how you say it. It is Kapre. It's a Filipino forest spirit. And just kind of some information that the artist put out there for why they chose this cryptid for this card is Capris are known to be troublemakers and often play pranks on people wandering in the forest. So that's kind of cool. I'll have to look more into this cryptid because I've never heard of it, so that's fun. So let me tell you about what the Fool means for you this weekend. It means you're going to act like a fool. Okay, here we go. I got this book at Barnes & Noble. It's real cute. So, the Fool, the intuition card. Okay, I'm way off. The Fool is the ultimate new beginning card and says that anything is possible. Well, that's awesome. It's not what I thought it was going to be. All right, so the Fool represents an inner change, usually as a response to an unexpected opportunity or a desire to find or rediscover your own identity. Okay, that's nice. If that unexpected opportunity hasn't yet turned up, it will very soon. Okay? So instead of saying, I couldn't possibly do that, the Fool says, what's to stop you? Trust your intuition, take a leap in the dark, and whatever you do, don't look down as you jump. Oh, goddamn. This is better than I thought it was going to be. So kind of in the everyday world to use this is, it kind of talks about lightening up. Be spontaneous, go do kind of spur of the moment things, like repainting the living room, but buttercup yellow. Okay, whatever. If that's your thing, that's cool. if like you were thinking of painting your living room buttercup yellow, then you do it. That's cool. So the drawback is that the Fool acts impulsively and immaturely. So I feel like anytime that you're going to be impulsive about something, that kind of just goes along with it. You're not really there to think it through. You're just so excited and you just do that. So just be aware of, following your dreams, jumping into something new, harnessing this good energy that you've just found. Just remember to keep a level head and be cool about your decisions and maybe think things through before just, ultimately taking the plunge and deciding. So there you go. Or you can act the fool and just be crazy and silly this weekend. I guess that kind of means the same thing. Be charismatic, be outgoing, try not to let things bother you as much. But yeah, so if that's what you need in your life, be foolish. That's cool. So that's your card for the weekend. That's going to define your Saturday night and your Sunday. So that's fun. I got this tarot deck on Etsy, and I will leave some information about where to find it if you are interested. I love it, and like I said, I hope that they complete the whole deck because I'm for sure going to get that. So I also have a pendulum here, and I have been kind of playing around with it a little bit, but recently it's been not really giving me any answers. So I smudged it, and I have left it out, on the windowsill in front of, for moonlight to kind of cleanse it of any negative energy. And I'm gonna see what it does today. Wanted to show you my smudge stick. It's beautiful. I got this on Etsy too. I get everything on Etsy because I love Etsy. So this is the smudge stick. It has some dried flowers in there. It looks like some roses, some lavender, and maybe some carnations, some buds in here. It's just so beautiful. If anything, you can get this and just hang it on a wall or something if you're not into smudging, because it's so pretty. It's just like a piece of art. And I got that from Alchemy Soul on Etsy. So if you're interested in that, I can leave a link to that as well. And so I'm just going to ask this baby a question, and we'll see if it's going to answer me. So first of all, you have to establish what yes and no means. And in the beginning, yes was back and forth, and no was front to back. So we're going to establish a yes and no question. So I'm going to ask it something that you know is a yes. Something that I know is a yes, and you know. All right, so is my name Rebekah? So it's just sitting there. It's quivering a little bit, and this has kind of been my problem. So I'm going to ask it a no question because maybe that's its yes for today. All right. Is my name Lindsay? I move my arm a little bit. And so now it's quivering again. So that's kind of my deal with this. I'm not sure kind of what's going on. I kind of wonder if either I'm doing something wrong, or me and this pendulum are not vibing very well, or whatever. And I don't know if you have any recommendations on cleansing a pendulum, or how to have a better relationship, or whatever. Leave a comment, or you can send me an email, or whatever you want to do. I'd love to figure this out because, like I said, the first day that I had it, we were like this. I would ask it a question, and it gave me a yes or no answer, like in a very easy way that I can understand what it was advising me. But now it just seems to it's like, I don't really want to talk to you. And it's been like that for a couple of weeks now. Anywho, our episode will probably be out either today or tomorrow. Find it on anywhere that you listen to your favorite podcasts. It's called I Have a Strange Story, where, once again, we retell your paranormal experiences. If you would like to submit a story for us to read, send it to ihaveastrangestorypodcast@gmail.com, and we will retell that on our show. We take everything, so anything from paranormal, meaning like ghosts, Bigfoot encounters, near-death experiences, sleep paralysis. We even love to retell, fun drug stories. So if you have an experience where you just had a great time after you smoked a joint, I'd love to retell that story. I love drug stories. They're one of my favorite topics, just to talk about because they're fun and to hear about. And subscribe, rate, and review. If you review us, send us a snapshot of the review. Email it to us with your physical mailing address, and we will mail you some stickers. Other than that, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend, and be as foolish and as charismatic as you possibly can. But, think about it.